The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Out of Williams, Darius Williams pants the ball back to Madden, around the Henry screen, back to Williams, he's open, it's a three-pointer, and it's good. So down by 5, and then the three-pointer takes it back out to an 8-point lead. 64-56. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the game. Roadrunners have time, but they've got to start scoring, at least keeping up with Prairie View. Jackson for the Roadrunners pulls up top of the key. Fading, shooting, no good. Rebound grab down low by Wallace, and he's fouled. It'll be Roadrunner ball. We'll see who the foul's on, but first we'll pause station identification.
The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Madden's second 16 foul on the Panthers. Roadrunners only have 3. And we're down at 5:57 to play, so the foul situation may take. Here's an inbound to Cronin. Tried to go up, and he couldn't get the ball to go. He went up with the left hand, couldn't get it to fall. That was a set play off of the inbounds underneath, and it didn't work out for UTSA. And the Panthers bring it back. Prairie View with the ball. Ball on the defense of Madden. Down low it goes, and driving all the way to the goal for a layup, and it's good, is Antoine Lister. Check that, I'm sorry. Samir Byron. Byron got that basket, not Lister. And a timeout being taken by UTSA. A 30-second timeout taken for the Roadrunners, as they had cut it to 5, and now they're going to take a full timeout. Full timeout for UTSA with 5.5 to play and trailing by 10. It's Roadrunner basketball from Learfield IMG College.
The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Roadrunners on the inbound. Byron outside it goes. B.R. outside it goes. EIF with a shot that's no good. It rolled off. Another tough break for the Roadrunners. Their last 3 shots have rolled off the rim. 5 minutes to play in the game. Panther ball. They have a 10-point lead at 66-56. Here's Byram out high. Bounce pass to the wing. Up there by Lister. To Andrus. Jump shot. No. Rebound Jackson all by himself on the right side. Here come the Roadrunners. Ahead to Wallace. Seaton at the 3-point line. Driving baseline. Goes inside. Gets the basket. And a foul.
Needed that one, Jay. That's what's going to have to take place. If the Roadrunners with 4:40 left in this game are going to pull out a win tonight.
Ellis back in. And out of the game is Lister for the Panthers. Keaton Wallace now will try and complete a 3-point play. The free throw is good. Makes it 66-59. And a whistle and a foul in the backcourt called against the Roadrunners EIA. That's his first, and it should be the team's 4th if I'm keeping score correctly. I am. With that last foul on Panthers, that was their 17th foul. Prairie View walks it up the floor. Here's Bynum bouncing the ball. Williams. Darius Williams. It's a long 3-pointer and hits it. 13 for Darius Williams as he hits the 3. And he answers back for the 3 the Roadrunners just scored. Wallace back for UTSA. Seaton on the drive. Stops outside Jackson. He's on the drive. Crosses off the circle. Reverse the ball. Jumping catch made by Wallace. Now to B.R. He goes inside for a layup and rolls off. No good. And the rebound grabbed by the Panthers. Here they come. Into the front court comes Andrus. Now feeds Bynum. Bynum starts his dribble. Slows up on the wing. Backs out a little bit. As Williams to his left, had a screen set by Ellis, didn't use it. Now bounces the ball to the baseline. Ellis looks to shoot over. Jackson lost control of the ball and back on the Roadrunners. Jackson with the drive. Javon's going to the bucket. He has a layup. Javon Jackson lays it up and in. 25 points for Javon. 69-61. An 8-point lead and a intentional foul in the backcourt on EIO. His second. And now we have timeout on the floor. 69-61. Prairie View leading with 3:31 to play. Friends, you can celebrate a Roadrunners victory and experience some Palenque favor at any location. Let the experience begin at Taco Palenque. Keep an eye out for Taco Thursday promotion during the conference play. That's coming up still. Taco Palenque, proud to be a sponsor of UTSA Athletics.
Say a couple of things that Prairie View's done here is they've slowed the game down a little bit, run clock. But when Jackson's getting the ball on offense, they're actually coming and double teaming him, staying on Wallace, but leaving the other guys open. And Jackson's having a difficult time getting out of the double team.
And every time UTSA seems to get close enough to do some damage, they are unable to score. The last 3 times, I think, they got the ball inside, had the ball roll off the rim.
And those last 2 3-pointers were killers.
Yeah.
By Prairie View.
Darius Williams.
Yeah, they've done a very good job. You got to give Prairie View credit tonight. They listed Lister as 6'3", 165, but I noticed he was from Brenham, so he needs to get his weight up and eat some ice cream.
Well, I know there should be some there.
Unless there's some ice cream Listeria floating around still.
They're not a sponsor. You don't have to worry too much.
I haven't mentioned their name.
But they eat all they can and they sell the rest. All right. 3:31 left to play. We're just trying to keep it lively, folks. This has been a tough one. 69-61. Roadrunners not scoring as they are used to scoring and as they want to score. Meanwhile, the Panthers have the ball, and they've got Williams with it. His pass is caught by Bynum. Bynum saw a bucket, loops it off the glass, no good. Byron Cronin holding both his arms off, saying it's not me, but it is. Foul called on Byron. That is the 16th foul on UTSA, the second on Byron Cronin, and sending Samir Bynum to the line. A 6'1" sophomore out of Houston, and his free throw is good. One more coming for Bynum. We'll try to stretch the lead back out to 10, and his free throw is no good. Roadrunners get the rebound. And now every possession important for UTSA to score. They've gone coming up on 3 minutes to play, and they're down by 9. A drive by Jackson, cuts to the baseline, outside Wallace, open momentarily. He'll take the 3. It's short. The rebound slaps all the way outside and out of bounds. Off the hands of Mbb, or it'll be Panther ball. Eric Zundal is standing up, and he will check in for EIA. So Adoki will sit down, and the Panthers will bring it up. They are slowing it up just a bit. Not playing helter-skelter because they have a 9-point lead in the ball with 2:45 to play. Here's Henry with it to the wing. Bynum behind the back dribble, loses control. Rebound is rebound. The Karam is grabbed by UTSA. 17 turnovers on the Panthers. Roadrunner ball. Bynum feeding Wallace. Baseline. Kicks it outside to Dior. Back to Javon Jackson. Jackson driving. Backs out. Will fire the long jump shot. Hit it. And he fouled. It's a 2-pointer for Javon Jackson, but he'll get a chance to go to the free throw line, hoping for a 3-point play.
He's one of those players that when he gets his jump shot off, he pushes out one of his legs. And you get guys guarding you close, you'll pick up some of those. I think they're looking to see if that was a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer.
Jackson will go to the line to shoot. And from the free throw line tonight, I don't remember Javon going to the line.
He is not.
He has not shot a free throw tonight. So they're going to decide whether it's a chance for a 3-point play or a 4-point play as they look at the replay. Javon is a good free throw shooter. He's 85% from the free throw line on the year. 18 fouls, third on Madden. South Texas Medical Group is about your overall well-being, not just your health. Our commitment is to you, outstanding care, every patient, every time. So what do they say? 2-pointer. I don't know why they had to go looking. I called it a 2 right away. I don't know. What are they looking for? I mean, I'm a fair guy. I would have called it a 3 if it wasn't. Would I?
I would have called it a 3 no matter what.
Didn't say that. Javon Jackson to the line. He'll look to complete a 3-point play. That was up and no good. Roadrunners just can't seem to get close when they need to get close. They're down by 7. Prairie View has the ball. 15 on the clock. Panthers double team out on high. They go for the steal. Pass over to Andrews. Now to Ellis. He's open for a three-pointer, and he's going to hit it. So they were unable to get the trap pulled off and ended up in a wide-open three that was good. Wallace get away for UTSA. At the top of the key. He's Dior. Dior on the drive. All the way to the goal. He has a layup. He's in Dior. Lays it in. 1:45 to play. 73-65 Prairie View. Again, pressure by the Roadrunners. They need to get some steals, and they take the foul instead. Keaton Wallace with the bump and the foul. 1-1 coming up for Prairie View. Wallace's third foul. Now UTSA is going to need some missed free throws. Jarius Williams will go to the free throw line. He's hit three-pointers tonight. It's 13 points. And he is 1 of 2. No. 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
I don't have the chair. I'm just...
So the 1-1 coming up here, and the York undefeated to miss one or more, and he hits, missed the first one, rolled off. So the Roadrunners caught a break. Back they come, needing points. Cronin with the dribble. Cronin hands to Jackson. On double team, tries to dribble out of it and lost control of the basketball. 10th turnover on the Roadrunners. Back they come. Panther ball. They try to keep it away from UTSA in the trap on a drive, and we have a foul called against UTSA. And the foul is called against Eric Zumble. Second foul on Zumbo. 15th foul on the Roadrunners. And DeJuan Madden will go to the free throw line with 1:20 left to play. His team leading 73-65. Normally, at this point, we'd be getting in to saying things like it's a 3-possession game or a 4-possession game. Free throw is no good. Rebound to York. But the Roadrunners have had such difficulty scoring that I don't know if that's the wise thing to do. BR for UTSA. Beating Keaton Wallace. Gets a screen from BR. Fires the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is grabbed by the Panthers. And a foul right away. Henry got the rebound.
Well, Prairie View has obliged the Roadrunners the last few times down the floor with shooting missing foul shots, which is what you've got to have happen, but you've got to get down the court and you've got to score, and then your trap has got to work as well.
19th foul, first on Dior. Linnell Henry to the free throw line. He's a 6'8 junior. He has 14 points. And here's the free throw. It's up, no good. Door was opened again. If the Roadrunners to score, back they come. Zumbo with the drive. Zumbo's going right to the basket. He has a layup. And a timeout being taken by UTSA. The Roadrunners taking a 30-second timeout. They have one full timeout remaining. They choose not to use it here. Just the 30. We have 58 seconds, or 57.8 to be exact. And UTSA is down by 6. So it's a 2-possession game if you hit your shot.
And, Prairie View has come down late in the game and they've hit three-pointers to keep their lead. And then the trap that UTSA put on, what you're trying to make happen there is a turnover, or if you can't get a turnover, you foul them and hope that they miss their foul shot, which the Panthers did. What UTSA needs to do is get down the court quickly and score, and preferably a three-pointer. And they've been able to score a little bit, but if Prairie View can keep missing those foul shots, even with 57 seconds left in the game and down a little bit, you have an opportunity. Let's see what the Roadrunners can do.
So Prairie View will inbound the ball with 57.8 to play. The inbound is a double team right away, and a foul called on Byron Cronin. And that will send Antoine Lister to the free throw line. That's the 10th team foul on UTSA. Cronin has 3 fouls. 2 shots coming up for Lister. 73-67 Prairie View leading. Lister has 8 points in the game. And the free throws, they're good. So that part of the plan is working. Yep. So one more free throw coming up for Liston. As a team, the Panthers are 4 of 10 tonight from the line. Second free throw, hard to get no good. Roadrunner ball. Down by 6, and they have the lock. Wallace dribbles up. Wallace at the three-point line. Beats Jackson, fires the three, gets fouled. They'll go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Foul is on Darius Williams. And Javon Jackson will go to the line. Before he just missed that free throw, I told you he was 85% on the year. He still is. 48.9 seconds to play. Javon to shoot 3. Number 1 is good. 73-68. Javon Jackson gets the ball back to the official. Now here is his second free throw. It is also good. Ellis comes back in. And Finan comes back in for the Panthers. Javon Jackson now tries to cut the lead down to 3. 48.9 to play, and he does with a free throw. He has 30 points in the game. Roadrunners trail 73-70. Pressure after the big free throw and a foul right away. Keaton Wallace fouled Darius Williams. Darius Williams tonight from the free throw line is 1 of 2. Wallace's 4th foul. Williams, though, is a good free throw shooter. He's 75% on the year. 13 points for Wallace. Here's the free throw. It's good. Tim Dior goes out. Javon Jackson comes back in. They took Javon out.
The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Is a 74% free throw shooter. He has not shot a free throw tonight. Can he help out by missing one? 28 seconds to play. His team is up by 3. Here is Andrus to the line. Free throw is good. He now has 17 points in the game. Gerald Andrus to shoot again. 76-72 Panthers. Second free throw is up, and it's also good. They extend their lead to 5. Runner ball. Shot clock off, 25 seconds to play. Zumbo drives it up. Zumbo with the layup block. Zumbo's shot was blocked and a foul called on EIO. Liddell Henry is credited with the block.
An open lane there for just a short period of time. The window got closed quick.
And the Roadrunners fouled. Andrus will go to the free throw line. He just hit 2 free throws. EIO with his 3rd foul. Free throw number 1 is good. And now the Panther lead is 6 with 20 seconds left. And Andrus will shoot again. He has 20 points. 20 seconds left. Eric Zumbo will bring it across the timeline. And to Cronin there. Cronin dribbles to the near side. Goes to the baseline. Beats Wallace. Keaton shoots a 3. No good. And the rebound grab stripped away from Henry. He goes out of bounds. Last touch by a Panther. So with 7 seconds left, the Roadrunners will inbound trailing by 7. The inbounds to Cronin, out to Jackson. Javon shoots a 3. It's no good. The rebounds by Wallace. He falls down, lost the ball, and that'll go. The UCSA Roadrunners led 4-2. At that point, the Panthers took off on an enormous run, built the lead out to 17, and UCSA was never able to get closer than 1 point. It was a 19-0 run by the Panthers after UCSA took a 4-2 lead. That did them in tonight. Final score, Prairie View 79, UCSA 72. This is Roadrunner basketball from Learfield IMG College.
The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.